Alright, so this is the update for my build after day one. I'm still using the bow. I've changed up some things. It's heavily focused on the bleed. So my bleeding damage is currently 268. My physical damage is 218. I don't know if it tells you where, bleed chance is, my global bleed chance is 31%, which is not as high as I want it to be. The Falcon gets 250% of this, so the Falcon gets over 100%. So it's going to be bleeding on every hit, which is really nice. Bleed damage is only 318 right now, I think, and I can get it well over 100 stacks, like 120 stacks plus each time. Sorry, the kitten interrupted. My defenses kind of suck. I need more lightning res. I need more necrotic res. I need more dodge. I need more armor. Skill points wise, I need more movement speed. So I really need to put points into this to get the movement speed. And then more points into this to get the armor. More points into this to get the dodge and armor. Right now I'm putting points into this to get less damage taken while moving, so I'll have 26% less damage taken while moving, because they nerfed this to 20. It was 31% in my original Theorycraft. I stopped using this, and I put 4 points into this, because I started using Puncture on the bar instead of Smoke Bomb, because I was running out of mana really fast. Getting -3 throwing attack mana cost, -3 throwing attack mana cost, and just a few more, and some of the levels is the only reason I don't run out of mana anymore. So, yeah. This is basically a caltrop build more than anything else, because in here, all my caltrops apply frailty, which is another defensive layer. Then if you look at the skills, all my caltrops have additional bleeding damage. All my caltrops do more damage and have a chance to slow. I just throw a lot of caltrops here. The net also does caltrops, dropping more caltrops. So I spec'd in the bird, and I'm not sure I'm going to keep this. The bird gets the 200% ailment chance, which is really nice. And it gets an execute when I press the button, which is also really nice. I don't think it ever really uses this, so I'm probably going to unspec out of this. And I don't know. Maybe spec into this. Whenever basically when I execute, it'll give me back mana and HP. I don't know. I don't really need the cooldown because it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So I only use it to execute enemies. So I was thinking of either doing the Falcon's Mark stuff instead of the Feathers Burst, because the bird is constantly trapped in place doing this, and I'm thinking about removing that as well. But that applies a lot of bleeds. I'll show a quick monolith of what I'm doing, because I just got to this monolith. Let's do XP. But it's relatively fast, and it's not super squishy, even though my defenses are still trash. My HP is also still trash. I'm still kind of just using quick gear. But every time the Falcon hits something, it lowers its cooldown. I don't really have enough haste and movement speed, which is something I want. But, after day one of... Because I worked yesterday, too, so it wasn't that big of a thing. Boo, stop jumping on me, girl. But, yeah, it moves quickly. It's not a blade dancer. And it's probably not moving as quickly as anything like that. Like if I wasn't using caltrops, I'd probably be using shift in this build, because shift feels so much better than what's it called? Than the aerial assault. Aerial assault feels very clunky. Yeah, that's the build 1 update. Is it single target? It is single target. As you can see, the damage is pretty crazy. Like, its single target damage is really good. It gets tanky-ish here. I'm probably going to remove Puncture and put a Decoy back on the bar. That way I can have another layer of defense. Because right now, it's just not that great. But as you can see, I get so many stacks of bleed really fast. Like, bleed just goes on enemies really fast. It's like 27%, 50%, or 50. He got like over 70 bleed stacks before he died. And I didn't even use the execute power on that boss. I should have used the execute power on the boss. Anyways, thanks for watching. Gonna go live now, I guess.